Mark Gallner, Executive Director, Temple Israel. Hope this finds you and your family well. Standing in the Danziger Chapel, mark your calendars this Friday, this Shabbat. Join us back in the Danziger Chapel. We'll go out of Edelson Wax. Welcome you back here as we are now 99.9% complete with this area. Jason will show to the left and to the right. The lights that I've been talking about now for several months have been put into the wall. And they are, my opinion, and lots of other people who I brought in here, absolutely stunning. Shout out to all of our team that did all of this lighting. While that way, a couple of highlights. The bottom light is really what I think I like most, but those vertical lights really make the paint stand out, bring the whole room together. So the only thing in this space that we have yet to put in, which I've talked about, are the shades that'll cover the two-story windows. They'll be coming in the next week or so we'll certainly have those by high holidays. But again, this Friday night, please come join us back in the Danziger Chapel for a meaningful Shabbat as we look into an exciting weekend. Let's show you what else is going on. Again, lots of changes over the last 14-ish days. As we come out here to the lobby, we'll pass the team that's been installing the metalwork that you're going to see along the railing. Again, outstanding job. So here we go. For months, I've been talking about this railing work that's going to go along the top side of the foyer, and you can see it in place. Jason, let's try to walk around this piece of equipment here. So you get an idea, if Jason can maybe turn, this is what the wall looked like before the metal is in place on that side of the foyer, and then as he turns back towards my side, you get an idea of what the completed or almost completed thing looks like. The big thing that we're missing here, obviously, that piece of wood that you see between the Jerusalem stone and the metal will be replaced with a finished piece of wood and not the 2x6 or 2x10. Someone will correct me out there, board that you see there currently. All of the Jerusalem stone, 95% of the Jerusalem stone is complete. We'll finish that up today. We're recording today on a Monday. Kind of behind the scenes, we usually record Tuesday. The reason we're here on a Monday is because tomorrow they start to lay carpet in this space. So I didn't want to be walking all over the tackiness or getting in their way as they're laying carpet. So Jerusalem stone finishes today, so carpet can be laid tomorrow, which is Tuesday. They'll lay carpet Tuesday, Wednesday. Part of the day on Thursday, we'll move all the furniture back into the chapel. We'll move the furniture back into the restrooms, and we look forward to, again, welcoming you and your family, your guests, your friends, basically anyone except for that pet, back to Shabbat services here in Danziger Friday night. So lots of changes in this space. Again, the metal working, the lighting that goes behind the metal also complete. I'm sure you can see it in the picture, but not only painting the brick white, but also the up and down lighting that's emanating from a steel bar really illuminates not only the metal above, but the Jerusalem stone below. Probably the best example is on this wall here. Again, you can see that up lighting that goes behind the metal and then the down lighting that catches the Jerusalem stone. And the last time we were here also, they finished off the Jerusalem stone, did all of the caulking in it, and gave it a good polish. Good shine to that Jerusalem stone. One of the cool things about Jerusalem stone is the fact that it's not all the same. So you can see little undulations in the stone. Each one of the levels has different undulations. Come check it out in person when you're here. We're gonna keep moving. So he can keep working so we can open on Friday. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
I'm good.
You're good, go. So mentioned again, we've got up and down. They're doing the wiring for that down lighting now. We'll get all that tucked away by Friday. So on Friday when you arrive, these doors will be closed, but the rest of the foyer will be completely open. No more wood up blocking anybody's way, access to the bathrooms, access to any way you want to go. This side, these doors into the Greenstein Sanctuary will remain closed as all of our concentration will be in this space for the next 30-ish days as we look to open the sanctuary for the high holidays. Construction Corner last week, we were in here briefly talking about all the wiring that was going on. The wiring is pretty much done, which gives us the opportunity to put the finishes into the space. They started by building out the ADA pads, both left and right. The ADA pads will not only have some of the seating that will match the rest of the sanctuary, but also spaces for two wheelchairs and 2 attendants in each one of the spaces, so Jason can capture that. They started to put the front banister in. One of the things that we knew about the previous sanctuary is there was nowhere to put prayer books if you were sitting in that front row. We addressed that by putting that front banister in, provide a little bit more separation between our prayer leaders or other invited guests on the bima and the congregation. The other things that have happened in here in the last 14 days or so, all of the new speakers have been installed into our space. Jason will capture maybe the three up front, and as we walk forward a little bit further, again, one of the things we heard was that the people up top couldn't hear as well as the people down here because of the way that those overhead speakers were pointing. So we have 3 overhead speakers. We have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 overhead speakers. Jason will count them. I'm sure I'm wrong again. Those were our standards. We added several small speakers to the back of the house above the balcony so that it'll fill out the room completely. Those speakers not only will capture the space that is directly below them in the balcony, but again, really create a cohesive sound for the sanctuary that should be much better for everyone in here, including our prayer leaders. So right now, as I've mentioned before, they're putting the Jerusalem stone at the front of the sanctuary. They'll continue that over the next couple weeks. Big milestones here in August. August 30th, the chairs are delivered. That installation takes about 5 to 7 days, puts us in the first week-ish of September. Before that, carpet's laid, everything's done in here, and then we'll be punching this thing out the first 2 weeks in September to get ready for the high holidays coming up, beginning the 21st, I believe, of September, Erev Rosh Hashanah. Might be the 20th. You'll get it right, and eventually I'll get it right. I encourage you every video to come visit me. I'll be happy to give you a tour. I'll be happy to give your family a tour. If you're in the area this Shabbat, please come as we open the Danziger Chapel. And as always, a big thank you. Thank you to our architect team. Thank you to our construction team at Linkus. And most importantly, thanks to everyone who's donated to Vision 2026. If you're interested in learning more about how you can do that, you can reach directly out to me. Happy to give you a tour and talk about how you can help us complete Phase 1, which is our holy spaces, social hall, bathrooms, bridal suite, as we quickly move into Phase 2, which is a total gut of our ELC and a redevelopment of our outdoor space. Again, as the summer wraps up, hope you all had a great one. As kids are going back to school, I hope those first 3 days are great. Look forward to seeing everyone soon. And thanks for joining.